Welcome to our channel. Please hit the like button before we start. Real Madrid's defeat 3-2 against Barcelona can largely be traced back to Carlo Ancelotti's poor lineup decisions, especially starting Lucas Vázquez at right back. It's been seen repeatedly that whenever Lucas starts in important matches, Madrid's defensive shape collapses. He is not a natural right back, and his positioning and awareness suffer under pressure. Against top opposition, those weaknesses get exposed very fast, and that's exactly what happened here. Real Madrid needed a solid, natural defender on that side, not someone learning the role. Ancelotti's stubbornness with Vázquez cost the team balance from the first minute. It's not just about energy, it's about intelligence in defense, and Real Madrid started without it.
Another huge factor in the loss was the difference in intensity between the two teams, especially during the early stages of the match. Real Madrid did not press with full conviction. They stayed passive, allowing Barcelona to dictate the pace. Meanwhile, their rivals pressed aggressively and gave Real Madrid no breathing room in possession. That intense pressure forced Real Madrid into errors, and it directly led to the opening goal. Watching it unfold, it was clear that one team was hungry and sharp, while the other seemed like they were waiting for something to happen. In a match this big, you can't afford to wait. You have to impose yourself, and Real Madrid simply didn't do that early on.
Midway through the second half, the game completely shifted, and Real Madrid had full control. They were dominating possession, creating pressure, and Barcelona started to panic. You could see their coach yelling from the bench, standing up, and throwing gestures because his team had lost the midfield. The nervousness on the field from Barcelona players was obvious too. Misplaced passes, long clearances, and sloppy fouls started creeping in. Real Madrid had them exactly where they wanted. At that point, it felt like only one team would win. However, despite having everything in their favor, Real Madrid failed to stay focused, and they allowed the game to slip away again through careless mistakes.
The most disappointing part is that the game was not lost because Barcelona played better football for the full 90 minutes. It was because Real Madrid gave it away mentally and tactically. They started wrong with a poor lineup, failed to match the early intensity, and when they finally had full momentum, they didn't kill the game. Big matches demand that when you sense your opponent is vulnerable, you have to be ruthless. Instead, Real Madrid allowed them to regain confidence by making errors at both ends of the field. Ancelotti's choices, the team's attitude early on, and their lack of killer instinct at the key moment all combined for a very painful and avoidable loss.
The second goal that sealed Real Madrid's fate came from a major mistake that could have easily been avoided. Thibaut Courtois made a rushed decision by charging out too quickly instead of reading the situation better. Rudiger was indeed dribbled, but that did not mean immediate danger. Courtois could have stayed closer to his line, calculated better, and been ready to react after seeing how the play unfolded. Instead, by committing early, he opened the goal wide for an easy finish. Moments like these decide big games, and it was heartbreaking to see such a basic error happen at this level. It wasn't only on Courtois, though. The bigger responsibility falls on Ancelotti for setting the wrong tone from the very beginning.
When we step back and look at the bigger picture, it's clear that Carlo Ancelotti no longer fits what modern football demands. Football today moves at lightning speed. It's aggressive, dynamic, and constantly evolving with fresh tactics and brave ideas. Unfortunately, Ancelotti's approach is outdated compared to what younger, hungrier coaches are bringing to the table. He seems to rely too much on experience rather than adapting to new systems, new energy, and sharper tactical flexibility. This match once again proved that if Real Madrid wants to keep dominating at the highest level, they need a manager who thinks like the new generation. You can't survive at the top by doing what worked 10 years ago.
This game should be a serious wake-up call for everyone involved with Real Madrid. Losing like this, after having the match in their hands, is not just about the players on the field. It's about leadership, preparation, and modern understanding of the game. A club of this size cannot afford to be left behind while others are pushing forward with new ideas and modern coaching philosophies. Watching Barcelona bring intensity, fresh tactics, and boldness into the match while Madrid looked flat and reactive was painful. This is not the Real Madrid the fans expect, and it's time for real conversations about the future. The club deserves a project that matches the ambition and demands of today's football.
If you love Real Madrid, If you believe in this club's greatness, it's time to demand more. Demand a coach who can take the best of experience and mix it with the modern speed and style the game now requires. Demand lineups that respect the quality of the opponent. Demand passion and full commitment from the first second, not when it's already too late. Real Madrid doesn't belong to yesterday. It belongs to now, and it must act like it. Change must come, or these painful nights will only continue. The fans deserve better, and the badge deserves even more. Seeing this week Barcelona defeat Real Madrid back-to-back, I don't know how die-hard Real Madrid fans are taking it. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. Stay connected and be part of the conversation. Your support means everything.